but she kept feeling eyes on her. When she finally glanced up, she saw him again, the man with the flat cap. He had boarded the same train and was sitting at the other end of the car, staring straight at her. Lucy's heart began to race. There was something unnerving about his expression, like he knew something she didn't. She quickly looked away, trying to shake the feeling of dread creeping up her spine. The train started moving, but instead of heading towards the city as usual, it veered off on a different track. Lucy frowned, her pulse quickening. She pulled up the train app on her phone, but the screen remained frozen. No service. Her mind raced, trying to make sense of it. Maybe there had been a change in the route because of the cancellation. Minutes passed, but the train didn't seem to be slowing down. Instead, it was speeding up, hurtling through unfamiliar neighborhoods and passing stations she didn't recognize. The sense of isolation grew stronger. Lucy glanced at the other passengers, but no one seemed concerned. In fact, they all looked strangely calm, almost vacant. Panic began to claw at Lucy's chest. She stood up, intending to ask someone if they knew what was happening, but as soon as she did, the train jolted violently. Lucy lost her balance and stumbled into the aisle. She looked around in alarm, but no one reacted. The passengers remained eerily still, their faces blank. The train continued to speed up, and the world outside became a blur of colors. Lucy's stomach churned. She was gripped by the sudden realization that something was terribly wrong. She needed to get off this train, but the doors were sealed shut, the windows unbreakable. Desperate, she began making her way towards the back of the car, where an emergency exit sign flickered dimly. But as she moved, she felt a presence behind her. She turned, and there he was again. The man with the flat cap. He had risen from his seat and was now standing in the aisle, blocking her path. His expression was unreadable, but his eyes, those dark, piercing eyes, were fixed on hers. "What do you want?" Lucy asked, her voice trembling. The man didn't answer. Instead, he took a slow, deliberate step toward her. Lucy backed away, her heart pounding in her ears. She glanced at the other passengers, but no one seemed to notice what was happening. It was as if they were all in some sort of trance, oblivious to the danger around them. The train jolted again, this time more violently. The lights flickered, and the sound of the wheels grinding against the tracks became deafening. Lucy's breath came in short, panicked gasps. She had to think. She had to get off this train. She turned and ran towards the emergency exit,